What's going on, YouTube world? This is your guy Sealz the Man, and as always, thank you for coming back. In today's video, we're going to talk about the things when it comes to your relationships, the secrets that most men refuse to inform their women of. Good stuff, right? As you know, and if you don't know, this channel is about understanding the mind of decent men, good men. And I created this channel for my two younger nieces so that when they become of age, they will understand men a little bit more from the perspective and mind of their uncle. So this is a big thing, especially when it comes to your relationships. But before I start, make sure you follow me, like, subscribe, all those magical, wonderful things. And make sure you hit that bell so you get all new notifications for my new content. All right, let's get to it. So I know I said secrets, and a lot of you are like, oh gosh, here we go with the toxic. Here we go with the tea. Nah, it ain't about that. And on this channel, you know I'm all about positivity, but real hard truth positivity. Y'all can get the toxic stuff and the tea from other sources and sites out there. You know where to go. Secrets seem to have a bad connotation with them, right? When you think of secrets, you automatically think like some kind of scandal or cheating or something that has to do involving another woman. But that's not the case always. And that's what I'm gonna show you today in Understanding the Mind of Decent Men. The first secret that a lot of men will refuse to inform you of is his family's opinion of you. You to be surprised, or maybe not surprised, as to how many of his relatives actually don't like you. Especially in the first stages, in the beginning stages, when they first meet you, when he first brings you to his family. You will be surprised of the opinion, the junk talk, the trash talk that you are the target of when it comes to his family. It could be based on looks, it could be based on culture, it could be based on your religion, it could be based on how you speak, your personality. It could be so many things. But trust and believe, if his family does not like you, if his relatives do not like you, they may not say it in front of you, but they will for sure say it to him. That is something that a lot of men will never tell their woman. Because for one, it starts too many problems. Two, he's already mad at their opinion because most times it's crap because they don't know you. They're just basing their trash talk and opinion on what they see or hear. So now he's pissed off. And third, negativity doesn't do any good for us. So if this man brings you this negativity that he's hearing about you, that can create doubt in you. That can plant seeds of doubt in you. And what man wants that? Before the relationship is even able to blossom and flourish, she's over here thinking like, yo, if your family doesn't like me, how are we gonna work out? How is this gonna work out? We don't want to hear none of that. We don't even want that to be in your mind. So we will rather correct those relatives who want to talk their talk, set them straight, because we can do that because we know them, and tell them don't bring that negativity around my woman. But when it comes to you, we would rather not talk about that because people gonna talk no matter what. Forget them. The next secret, the next thing that men will refuse, most men will refuse to tell their woman, is his struggles, his internal wars, his demons that he feels like only he can beat. Now, if you know me, if you've watched my videos over the years, you know I am all about communication, communication, communication. If you have a partner you can depend on, you need to communicate with that person. It is as simple as that, especially in your relationship. But there are still some things that a lot of men are very sensitive about that can be very personal and can be super hard to talk about with their partner. And they feel like only they can help themselves by beating this thing that they're going through. It could be childhood trauma. It could be hatred. It could be drug abuse. It could be gluttony. It could be anything. But there is always something that a man has inside of him. And it doesn't always have to be a complex, horrible nightmare. It could be something that he truly sees as a problem to himself, and he feels like he needs to deal with that. He doesn't want to include you with that. And the reason for that is decent men do not want their woman to worry. The last thing I want my woman to do is worry, because I am the protector. I am the provider. If my woman starts worrying, what does that say about me as a man? I can't let that happen. So when it comes to this, he will refrain from talking about those certain things that he's dealing with. So let's go to the next secret, which is on a lighter note. A lot of men will refrain from telling their woman that they want to be thanked. They want to be given praise more for the things that they are supposed to do as a man. Now, I totally understand for those people out there who are saying you shouldn't be thanked for doing what you're supposed to do. Like, you'll hear that for parents a lot, right? You'll hear people say that's their parent. They're supposed to do that as a dad. They're supposed to do that as a mom. But as a man and as your man, 9.5 times out of 10, your man would love to be thanked more, but he will not tell you that because in his mind, as I just talked about, he's supposed to do this. Therefore, there's no thanks supposed to be given, right? That's how a lot of men think. Like, I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to be a provider. I'm supposed to protect you. I'm supposed to do the chores. I'm supposed to take care of the house, the home. But man, I'm telling you, a lot of men will love for you to praise him, to give him thanks, to give him a pat on the back, to cheer him. A simple thank you will do wonders for a lot of men out there, but they will refuse to tell you that. Also, a lot of men do not like saying things like this to their woman, even though they want it, because they feel like it's a sign of weakness. They feel as if they tell you a certain thing like this, that now they're greedy for compliment, that now you'll think differently of them. Now you'll think of them as less than a man. Then they'll start thinking, oh man, now she probably thinks I'm an attention hog, and now I'm doing things just to get thanks. Men will think so many things when it comes to this. So they will refuse to tell you about that want. But your guy Sealz the Man, your internet brother Sealz the Man is telling you, giving you a heads up, they like that. All right, so let's go to the last and final secret that a lot of men refuse to talk about with their woman, and that is he wants to get compliments just as much as you do. Now, we all know women are the harbor of compliments. Y'all could walk around all day and get 100 compliments in 2 hours. And that is because women are the most beautiful creature on earth. It's understandable. I get it. Duh. But on that same token, that means men do not get as much attention as y'all. Once again, that's fine. It's natural. We've been going through it all our lives. It's cool. But when it comes to your man, he wants you to know that, yo, compliments are welcome. You'd be surprised how much your man is not complimented throughout not only his day, his week, but his life. A lot of men feel like they have to work for compliments, like they have to do something in order to get a compliment. While y'all get it without asking. Y'all can sleep and get it. But for men, it's a different type of effort to get those same things. But forget the world, we're talking about us. We're talking about your relationship with your man. He hates to tell you this because it's kind of embarrassing. He refrains from talking about this because he doesn't want it to feel like something that needs to happen. A lot of men don't need compliments, but we would like them. They're nice, you know, and compliments go a long way, especially with men who don't get them a lot. But when it comes to this, there's a lot of pride, a lot of ego, and a lot of embarrassment. So you will see a lot of men never talk about things like this. But your internet brother, is giving you a few secrets, a few things that men refuse to talk about with their women in their relationships. So thank you for coming back to my video. I hope you enjoyed it. And take note of some of these things. I'm trying to tell you, it's going to help. Peace and blessings. See y'all in my next video. Goodbye.